Hi, and welcome to a Drafthouse Diary for Wednesday, June 4th, 2025, when I went to the Alamo Drafthouse at Westminster, Colorado, to see the new movie from the Philippou brothers, Bring Her Back. This was quite a disappointment. I've said many times before that while I like horror movies, I don't care for movies that dwell on humans doing terrible things to other humans. There's enough of that in the world. I don't need that in my entertainment. And while this movie had its share of supernatural trappings to fill out its background and provide character motivations, ultimately, this was a movie about a person choosing to brutalize other people, to target the most vulnerable, and to brutalize them physically, emotionally, and magically. And there wasn't even a very engaging story to make any of this worthwhile as drama. The whole thing seemed to be leaden, dragging along, and I frequently found myself wishing that something would happen, that the movie would just get on with the next extremely predictable revelation. As for violence, yes, this movie features a significant amount of body horror and violence. But in the Philippou brothers' vastly superior debut feature, Talk to Me, there were sudden violent shocks that served the storytelling. They marked dramatic leaps in the stakes and the scope of the story. They were signposts at the points of no return. In Bring Her Back, they seemed to have no particular function other than to shock and disgust, which is not enough to justify them. Some of the performances were admirable, but they were not enough to save this movie. Other parts of my trip to the Alamo. The pre-show was created for this feature. It could have been a generic horror compilation, but it focused on trailers for movies about killer children and also included a trailer for The Innocents, a 1961 20th Century Fox adaptation of Henry James' Turn of the Screw. That film may have been good, but the trailer was kind of laughable in how it took such great pains to say that this is a ghost story for adults, as if no ghost story had ever been filmed that wasn't drive-in fodder for teenagers with no taste in movies. I did not get any dinner at this visit, but I did get a strawberry shake, and that was good, as always. And the service was good. Like Aspen Grove, Westminster now has Tap to Pay and also accepts Apple Pay. But my server said that they had had a few problems there with Apple Pay, not liking the final charge being made hours after you tap for payment when you're first seated. It'll be interesting to see how that develops. I've used Tap to Pay at Aspen Grove and have never had any problems. Thank you for joining me for this trip to the Alamo. I'll be back soon with more. In the meantime, enjoy your movies, and when you do, stay till the end of the credits.